Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Nomaka Munaheng, and if you are new here, you are welcome. To my returning subscribers, thank you very much. On my channel, I share home sewing tutorials as well as DIY for clothes that are simple and easy to do for beginners. As you read from the description, today we'll be doing an oversized kimono. What you will need is your fabric, your measuring tape, Tailors Chalk, and your scissors, and that's all. My fabric is 115 centimeters width with a length of 2.7 meters. So you fold your fabric in half and then you fold it again. To know how much fabric you need, measure your neck opening, which is 8 centimeters. Measure your shoulder to shoulder measurement and divide it by 2 minus 22 centimeters. And measure the length of the sleeves that you want. My sleeves are going to be 36 centimeters. So for me, I've measured from my shoulder to the sleeve length that I want, which goes up to my elbow. Alright, so we'll start off with opening the neck, the 8 centimeters. And then on the other side, I measured 4 centimeters. That will be my neck opening. And then you can just use your ruler to draw out that square. And then from here we are doing the shoulder to shoulder measurement. Mine is 44 divided by 2. It gave me 22 centimeters. So you can also draw the line down so that everything is clear as we continue. And then from here we are now going to your sleeve length, just to confirm that you still have that 36 centimeters. We're now going to your armhole. So my armhole is 50 centimeters all around. And half of 15 centimeters is 25 centimeters. Since this is oversized, I'm going to add about 5 centimeters. So my armhole that I'm working with is 30 centimeters. Then from here, you will draw that line down to your shoulder to shoulder measurement. Remember that we are making an oversized kimono, not a fitted one. So we'll be using our largest measurement on our body, which is the hip measurement. I took my hip measurement, which is 130 centimeters, and I added 8 centimeters so that it's free around me. Divided that by 4, which gave me 35 centimeters, and that's the marking that I'm doing now on the kimono. My camera stopped recording, but I'll show you what I did. I went on to our armhole and created a curve so that it flows nicely. I measured 1 centimeters out and 1 centimeters down, and I drew a circular line like that. Then I went ahead and cut it out. I also went on to cut out the neck opening, and then I also cut out the selvage from the top, from our shoulder and our sleeve as well. And then I also went on to separate the top fabric because it's folded, and cut out the 36 centimeters. And from here, remove one piece so that we can cut the front of our kimono. When cutting the front of our kimono, I wanted it to have a V opening, and I measured it down by 30 centimeters from the top. And then I went on to join the 2 points together. From now, you can then go and cut the front into 2 pieces like I'm doing now. And when you're done cutting, it will look like this. Now we will go then to measure the trimming of our front. And then go around from the bottom. And also measure the back piece because it's going to come underneath. My measurement was 248 centimeters. For our collar and the trimming around our kimono, I'm cutting out strips that are 248 centimeters long at a width of 14 centimeters. I would then go and join all these together and also iron them down and put them into the kimono later. So now let's go and construct the kimono. You will take your back panel right side facing up, and then your front pieces right sides facing down. Join those together, and then we're going to sew from the shoulder to our sleeves, and then we're also going to sew underneath our sleeves. To make sure that your edges do not fray, you can then go and zigzag your edges. I'm going to overlock mine. The next step is to hem your sleeves, fold it in two, and then sew all around. When you are done doing that, we are now going to fit in our trimming strap and right sides facing each other. So my kimono is on the right side, and also the trimming is on the right side of the fabric. When you are done putting it in, it will look like that, but you will notice around your curvy, like your shoulder area, the trimming is not lying flat. So take your scissor and notch it all around like this. Make sure that you do not cut the stitching that you've already done. Now our seam, you can go and zigzag it or use your serger and then fold it out to the trimming. That's how I did mine, and then I'm going to go and top stitch that all around. When you are done top stitching, it will look like this. We will then go and prepare for our pockets. My pockets are about 65 centimeters from my shoulder to where I want them to be. I will use the fabric that we got from the bottom of our sleeves to cut them out. After cutting them out, go ahead and trim the edges, and then for that small trimming that is gonna go on top, it's about 21 centimeters by 6 centimeters. Make sure that the right sides are facing each other like that, and then sew those together. And when you are done sewing that, you will go to the sides and iron your sides down, all 3 sides. And then go ahead and place the pockets exactly where you want them to be and top stitch that all around. So this is me stitching the side of the pockets. From then you can then finish your other touch-ups, which is the hemming of the bottom of your kimono, and you are then done with the kimono. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them down below in the comment section. Also, let me know if you like this longer length of a kimono. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Until our next video, #Let's Sew with Kay.